Yes, now my voice is clear. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Now
now
clear, sir.
it is clear.
So you decided or no which topic today for discuss? Nirdos. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, Sundar ji.
I think we can discuss on the good personality and uh, from which you inspired. Anybody, uh, everybody has a good personality. Everybody is being inspired with a good personality. Which one is you like most? Like Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and many foreigner great personality. Which one is you are liking most?
Yes, yes. Please
Yes.
continue, Sundar ji.
So please let's start with anybody.
Here. Nirdos.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand today's topic?
Yes, sir. I understood, sir.
Yes. Please continue if possible.
Yes, sir. This topic is also very good topic because we are all, human and we are all inspired sometime and someday to others. Okay. Suppose we are living in any village and in society, and there you saw, uh, there is saw you other person whose personality is very good, his lifestyle is very good, and then we we get inspired with his lifestyle, and then we decided I want to live this way. I want that. So this is very good things. I think because influencing is very good things, but more influencing is sometimes uh, sometimes gives harmful for our life, because there is lots of people living this earth, and some is bad people, some is good people. So I think be careful, then influence to others. And if you ask me as a personally, uh, who is my good personality? So, sir, due to time, uh, in my life, I changed many people, and I learned from many people, but due to timing, I have changed also many personalities. Sometimes I influence with someone. Sometimes I influence with other people. So yeah, right now I am uh, who is a very good entrepreneur from China. His name is Jack Ma, and every day I listen his speech, and I got very influenced because he he is one of the self-made millionaire right now. He born in poor family, and uh, he got education very tough way, because and he also don't know English. So how he learned in the morning. To he visited any heritage place. There is lots of lots of foreigners came over there, and he visited in the morning because he had only morning time. He had only morning in the morning time, so that's why uh, he want to increase their English language. He went there and talked with foreigners, and that's where he learned English. And after learning English, he started uh, job also, and we can say business also. And right now he is a uh, in China, he is a 80 million job creator right now, and one of the biggest company in China. So his name is Jack Ma, and his English is also very good, and I understood very clear his English. That's why I listened. He is as a motivational speaker. He is a increase. He is a motivate youth in his country, and I influence from his story. When I listen his story, he is a very good personality. I want to say something. He's one of the one of the story about his life. Harvard in university, 30 time, 30, not 10 time reject him, but he never give up. And one day he went to interview. One day he went to interview in a job, KFC job, and there is 30 participants came over there, and 29 people got job, and he was one of the person they didn't get got job. He rejected. So many times he rejected. He failed in their life, but he didn't give up. So I think I influenced my favorite personality is Jack Ma, and he's a very honest person. He's a extend his hand about government also. If the China government doing any wrong thing, he speak speak any carelessly about China government. But China government also gives some threat in this person, but he never give up. So I think he is one of my favorite personality. Because I am listening. Last some days I am listening him, so I get influenced about him. And this is not my permanent influencer. After some time, I think I listen other people, so I influence with others. So this is not permanent. So yes, right now my favorite I get influenced with Jack Ma, and I think I give you some information about with that person, which is I learn about and I listen about his life. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity to explain myself, my thought. I give you my thought. So thank you so much. Over to Surender sir.
Okay, thank you for discussing about Jack Ma, uh, for giving us knowledge about the Jack Ma. I think Jack Ma is the founder of Alibaba.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
He is a self-millionaire. He
yes. Thank
born in very rich, very poor family. In China, nobody want to speak English, but he learned and he has started business.
But Jack Ma is nowadays is banished from China because
Yes,
he, because he has spoken against Chinese government, against
government. Yeah,
Chinese communist government, because he
yeah,
believed in, I think, liberty, republic.
yeah.
Yes. So Chinese government may have him uh,
Threaten
like
also and ban also.
yes. So he on the whole he is a good person, and he
Yes,
is engineer. He established the Alibaba online shopping site. Uh, in the worldwide. We can purchase now in the cheap rate from that site. So
Yes, sir.
yes, uh, we can be influenced with a great personality, but our ideal person will be same on the whole life. Oh, so ideal person we can we can try that personality's copy, that living styles, why he is your ideal person. Can you discuss some activities of his life is ideal to you? Why? Are you getting my point, sir?
Yes, sir. Are you asking me?
Yes, yes. To you, sir, because you have been influenced with the Jack Ma, and
Yes.
your ideal person, your ideal means you are following whole life, that you also wanted to be like that in the life, that is your ideal person. So he is also your ideal person.
Not, sir. He is not an ideal person. Why I am my favorite personality right now?
Yes,
Because last
yes,
10 days I am listening.
yes. Thank you.
So and I observe his lifestyle and his journey. So that's why I got influenced. But if you asking me ideal person, so I think in my life no any one person is my ideal, because um, I I saw many who is a great person in India. Suppose if I talking about Baba Sahib Ambedkar, who is also belongs very poor family and very low caste, but he got education, and his his he rule his some rule and regulation following whole India. So if you ask me, so one person is Baba Sahib Ambedkar also, and it is my sir bad way you can say also. I didn't uh, read about his lifestyle. I listened little bit story about his life, but in future I will definitely read his biopic about his life details. And ideal person is also Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He is one of the great scientists in our country. And I have a long list, sir, who is my ideal, not only one person.
Okay, okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay, sir.
Uh, as per my view, uh, I have been influenced with the Yuval Noah Harari. As you know, I think he is a good booker. He has written many books that has been got the reward, good booker, and many more. Worldwide, he is known. All the world leader followed him, and I think he's a good he is intelligent person, most intelligent person in the world right now. He's a historian and also philosopher. Actually, recently I have read his book 21st Lesson for 21st Century. This book is good. You can read how can be human behavior have been changed in the life. Uh, uh, in the previous era, human was depend on their uh, automation department, automobile sector. Many country has established and many country progressed on the behalf of uh, uh, automobile sector. Then it has been changed after that in the software system. He wrote about that. when automobile sector was established, many persons livelihood has been changed, and many persons became jobless. When many persons become jobless, when automobiles and engineering sector established, many laborers are jobless now. That means not that job is decreasing. He has written that sector actually, if you look in broad matter, they are changed the sector. Labor sector is decreasing, but that is that on that time. Other hand, in the company sector, job is increasing in the manufacturing of machines and engineering works. Then uh, automobile sector also have changed, and engineering sector also have changed in the software system. IT sector, actually AI sector, artificial intelligence take place of engineering before earlier times engineering system working system uh, in the artificial engineering system, robotic system generated and robots are doing work, then humans job is decreasing. But for the manufacturing of robots and AI system and controlling the AI system, so job are is increasing. That is means that human have to increase their knowledge about the uh, that times activity, that times of need of intelligence. They have to prepare for the time. Yes, and upcoming era will be, according to Yuval Noah Harari, if we know about the bioengineering, about upcoming era would be bioengineering sector. So human should be master about the bio engineering sector. Otherwise, who is not prepared for that, they would be jobless. They means job is not decreasing, job is changing its behavior. For that, humans should be prepared for for according to their job. They their track of they change their track actually. Also, I have read a great personality. I have been influenced with the great personality like George Washington. I have read his autobiography book. He was belong to a poor family, like downtrodden family. He has to live USA, and his family was downtrodden. His family was sold out. उसके परिवार बेच दिए गए थे. Actually, that time in America, America is saying now that he is a great country. Actually, he is a superpower. But that time, I mean, America, uh, Das Pratha, like that. Das Pratha was not abolished, but in India was not there Das Pratha. From the Das Pratha means humans are sold in the market. There are uh, uh, many markets that there are humans sold. And also George Washington's family were sold in the market, and they have to live in the farms who had bought their parents. He was living with their parents in a cottage all their family lived in a cottage, and they have to do the work in the farm for his master. And there was a night school for the downtrodden people. They have to study in the night school in the night, because there was no time to study in the day. In the day they have to work hard life, in the hard way they have to do. And food was not sufficient to all the family members also. But he fought for the situation. He fought with the situation, and he recovered from that situation. He went out and went out to study further to the somewhere. I am not recalling now. Somewhere from that place he has to go about 700 miles away. 700 miles away he has gone by foot and by asking a lift. And he went there for the admission purpose, and he met with the principal to get admission there. Principal asked him to wipe up all the furnitures, sweep the floors, and he did so because he wanted to get admission anyhow. And he did so, eh, as he did. A- and he got admission over there, and he mastered there about the subject. And also he one day he became a president of USA. He for the downtrodden people, and abolished the das pratha from the USA. In his leadership in America, das pratha was abolished from the USA, and he also become a president of USA. So I was influenced with his life. Also, he's a good person. Uh, from his life, we can observe that anyhow, in any condition, you can fight for the future, and you can get your position if you want, and you have to work harder anyhow. So, uh, thank you. Hello, hello.
Yes, thank you so much, Ramdasari ji. You gave me lots of information about your favorite influencer. So I want to talk with Naveen ji. Hello,
जी सर मॉर्निंग सर
hello. Good morning. Today
हाँ
topic
निर्दोष जी
is sir. Hello. Are you able to talk with us?
यस यस प्लीज
So sir, today topic is favorite personality. So who is your favorite personality, and what is the best quality you see in that person and you get influence about? Are you understood, sir?
यस यस एनीवन ऑल आर स्पीक और नॉट
Kuldeep is not a speak. So after Kuldeep, you want to start? Hello,
यस कुलदीप प्लीज
Absolutely right, sir.
hello, Kuldeep ji, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Are you understand? Did you understood? Did you understand, sir? What is the topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, over to Kuldeep ji. Now I start, Kuldeep sir.
Mm, I I inspire to many peoples in my life. Uh, from I then a 10-year old. Uh, so my at of first to my I saw uh, the teachers. Uh, at of first to my mother inspired to me, and I saw uh, my mother, my father, my elder sister. Um, they are inspiring me, and uh, after them, my teachers in school. Um I saw their qualities, uh, good qualities. They time to time coming the school. So uh, I uh, I understood that I should time to time regularly school. Uh, that many things are uh, 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 learned to me for the teacher of the teacher from the teachers. Uh, there there are many thoughts. Uh, there are many uh, things are uh, uh, learned to me. So I am uh, uh, every time the uh, inspired to my teachers and um, to my life after some time when I am 15-year old. Then uh, uh, then uh, when I go to Pune, then my brother-in-law to inspire to me. Um uh, they are I saw when I saw that he woke up the early morning to uh, their life is very struggle. So I thought uh, it is the hard work every time. He is the hard working every time. So I inspire. Okay, uh, I will uh, hard working to um, anytime. So all time to ready to work. Uh, so he is uh, woke up in early morning and making the chapati, vegetables, and our matlab, uh, after then going to shop, and in the shop clean the shop, and uh, night uh, 12 11 11 10 या 11 PM तक मतलब वर्किंग करते थे पूरा done do the work in the shop. So I thought I will uh, uh, then I inspire to her. uh, I will also uh, uh, make the dear them he. So I every time to inspire to uh, from my uh, brother-in-law. uh, what happened, uh, uh, what what are do what are they are do So uh, every time every time I inspire to her personality. Uh, so uh, uh, after some time, slowly, I understood uh, the many things. After some time, the many things understood. Uh, uh, their my brother-in-law of their life is very struggle. Now he is very uh, not rested. These are the three shops, and many sites are starting, uh, but there is no rest in the life. हाँ अब थोड़ा रिलैक्स बट फिर भी हर माइंड इज always be कुछ some making something कुछ some new. So every time thoughts to many, so their properties are increased, their uh, uh, so uh, so I inspire to uh, her personality, uh, or they are not as they are a simple men uh, in the life. Uh, they are a good hardworking. Uh, he is good hardworking. He is a simple man. Uh, he is every time thinking be positive, and so he is not say to me, okay, you are do no, but uh, I learn to you see, only see what uh, they are what they which are the handle the customer, uh, what I do. So I only see to I learn and uh, learn to uh, so them. Uh, so now uh, अब I am 100% my uh, uh, done to do to my work, and only I one person to uh, uh, maintaining managing my hard work shop. uh, I have uh, two labors, but they are going to now village. So I one uh, only I manage my hard work shop, and many are mystery are works in my shop, uh, and otherwise other sites, and I manage. So uh, uh, I not I don't know thought that I will manage their big responsibility full, but uh, it is too uh, uh, possible to uh, that for my their uh, inspired to their personality, and I understood all arts. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Thank you so much, Kuldeep ji. Thank you so much, Kuldeep ji, for uh, gave some knowledge about your work and your life also. Who is your first person to you inspired with their lifestyle? Thank you so much. And
Yeah.
next, I want to call Mr. Naveen sir. Naveen sir, can you hear me? Hello, Naveen sir.
हाँ जी सुरेंद्र क्या नाम है निर्दोष जी
जी जी।
क्या बोलना ही पड़ेगा
क्या विचार है?
चाय बनाने का विचार हो रहा है
Okay,
now
so
I am now
I
I am
want
in
to call
kitchen
Pankaj sir.
but
Okay,
a little bit speak actually the last few days I'm joined then left the classes so everyone say that he is not interested to join maybe I am not sure but I always interested to join early in morning but few responsibility now is for me that's why I'm unable to join and I'm unable to speak due to I have two say three calls always early in the morning. So that's why I'm unable to take classes properly. But today's favorite persons, today our topic is favorite personality. This is the best way to you say your favorite personalities in your life. And now also, uh, everyone has that one of the favorite person in life uh, that he can uh, like your mothers and father and your best friend etc uh, mm, I have a favorite person in my life he who is very close to me uh, this person is my mother. My mother is a favorite person so, uh, she look after and take care during and now also so I totally uh, my strength and weaknesses I have share my mom. She look after all things. She is my best friend also. I have I have all things share my friend, my mom, and I never share my wife also. So she suggests me in good way. She has a kindness and ideal person. She has mm, she has a social also and she help always anyone uh, come to his door. She character is very simple. So she is a layman. She is living in our family in Bihar location. So, but now I'm living in Rajasthan. So I always call him and call her and talk with her early in the morning. Then I have wake up. Then I call to mom and what happening in previously going on. But nowadays, like lychee and mango um, is going on for business purposes and other things also. So she always talk with me early in the morning. She know very well about how is going on your jobs and etc. Also, she always motivate me every talk during talk to her. This is the short story in uh, favorite personality. She is always my mom. Thank you all.
thank you so much, Naveen ji, for participated and gave some knowledge about your favorite personality. Yes, everybody are first influencer and first favorite
Yes,
is
yes.
mom and dad also.
Your mom, your dad, but
Because
mom loves a lot you, not like your dad. I always share everything I have shared with my mom, but not my father. Actually, I do after 2 or 3 days I talk with our father, but I talk daily with mom daily. I have shared something, what happening is going on in our land, yeah, our trees also. Actually, right now lychee and mangoes are going on for selling time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, I understood, sir. So I would like to call Pankaj sir if you able to join with us. Pankaj sir,
Yes, Nirdos.
yes sir. So over to Pankaj sir.
Yes. Today our topic is personality, na? Hello.
Favorite first personality. Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Personality, as per my view, personality is not. I want to say my favorite personality. I want to say something regarding personality. As per my view, personality have also two types. One is external and other is internal. Internal personality we say that like Abdul Kalam is never think his personal growth. He think only for as like country development, how to improve what's the role of our for society. This type of thing is very good compared to external personality. External personality means impress a few, a few second or some current some a few time. But internal personality is impress lifetime. Do you understand it, those? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So as a man, if compare external and internal, then internal personality is always best. And this is only small aspect today. So we should try to improve, develop our internal personality. Yes, Nirdos. If you have any question, any suggestion, any person can share. Navinji, Kuldeep, Nirdos.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to say something about personality because you know
Yeah, yes, sir.
nowadays personality is everything, sir. I can say because personality gives you position and easy life also, because if I say personality has, we can say also two phase, which in behavior also. Your behavior tells which type of person you, and so that's why personality is. I many times I listen a word. Uh, First impression is last impression. So this is also count in a personality in personality. So that's why it is most important to nowadays, especially youth also, for youth also. Yes, sir. Hello,
Yes, Nirbhay.
Pankaj sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Do you add something? Can you add something? Because now I'm a little bit, driving, so I can't able to speak.
Okay, okay.
Please give me 2 3 minutes. After 2 3 minutes, I am free, and then I will continue.
Actually, now seven. Now
Hello.
time is over. Yes, yes, Kuldev. Now time is over also.
Okay, sir.
So, Naveen ji, I request you please continue.
जी जी obviously.
Participate. It will good for not only you, for all of us. Yes.
I'll
Okay,
try my best,
everyone.
sir, always.
Hello. So
हाँ जी
we
sir.
will we will continue from tomorrow on time.
Definitely, sir. Oh, actually, here weather is too hot, so